We are back in Minecraft Vault Hunters. Before we do jump to this video, I do quickly just want to say, bear with me. It is actually super hot in the UK and it makes it really hard to record. So there might be a little bit of cuts in between and stuff like that there wouldn't normally be. But off camera, I have spent about 5 hours working on this world because I want to make it polished before we do reset in version 13. And basically what I have done is I have made all the islands that little bit neater, as you can see. I've also added 2 extra islands just to make it so if you look at the minimap, it's now a square or a rectangle. And we don't have random islands going off. I have also moved everything into the middle of the islands. As you can see, this thing right here, I have moved so it's now in the middle. I have also made this island more of an island so you can walk around. And I've basically just connected every single island together. So if we was on that one and we wanted to get to that one, we could walk straight down there. We wouldn't have to go all the way around. I have also decided to move the mob farm, although I haven't finished it. I've decided to move it over there so the islands are all within a square and we don't just have one random one over there. And I have also done all the actual centers, which I have just filled with water, which I think looks really good, and it just makes the islands look that little bit nicer and we just don't have random bits all over the place. Although I'm not finished just yet, I do still have some things that I do need to adjust. Like this island right here. This is our new storage island. As you can see, we have all the storage drawers, which I do still need to add to. And then we have the main storage right here as well. The first thing I want to do within this update is update 11.4 has released, and that adds a new item or a new block, which you have to actually unlock through the research. And it's this right here, the soul harvester. There's no description for it, but basically what this does, it's an improved version of the soul diffusion table, which we have over there. And what I mean by a improved version, this I think will instantly smell up to 9 stacks of soul, whereas this can only do 1 item at a time. So we're actually going to make the new version. It's only 4 knowledge stars, which I think we should have within here. We have 3, and we do have 58 thanks to the vaults we run in the last video. And we do also need some vault diamonds as well, which we can quickly just make 1 more core like so. And then we can surround that by knowledge stars. I do also need to break up some beniotite, I think. I do actually want 1 more knowledge star as well for something that I'll reveal in a second. I should be able to break up these 6 and that should be enough. And then if I quickly just break them up, how many did we get? 19. Yes, that is definitely enough. And the reason I actually wanted to make another one is for another mod, which I think costs 1. It might actually cost 2, which in that case we might have to make some more. What is it I need? I need some vault diamonds, surround that around them, and then I just need to surround that around that. There we go. So that's now 5. Let's quickly just redeem these 5. The 4 of them are going into the soul harvester, which we now have, and 1 I want to go into elevators, and it is 1. That is perfect, because elevators I think it would be useful for things like that right there, because I've made it so there's no way to get up and down. Because if there was another way, we would have to remove one of these. And I like the idea that I can walk through it. So if I'm inside and I want to go that way, I don't have to go through that door and then walk around. So now we have unlocked this. Let's quickly take that because the recipe does require 2 of these, which I don't actually know how expensive these are. So we have 1. We actually need to craft 1 more and we actually have no resources. Okay. So let's actually quickly just go and check this system because we might have some in this system as well. So I now have everything apart from 2 souls, which I can just grab 2 out of there like so. And then I think also the black chromatic, which we need some more of this. Which, do we have a crafting table in here? We do. Let's quickly just grab that out because it would save us a lot of time. And then I think, what is this? 8 of these we need. So let's quickly just do that. And then we need a black opal, which do we have any in this system? We don't. Do we have any in this chest? We also don't. And we also have none in that chest. So it turns out we're going to have to break some down, which we have 42 right here. Let's break down 10. That should definitely last. And that got us 23. Okay, that's not too bad. So now let's quickly just turn that into that. And then we need to surround that by that. There we go. We are going to need more of this, I think, because the actual next thing we need to make is now upgrading this. which costs 2 more black ingots. So now I have everything I need from the black chromatic steel. What is it we actually need now? I'm pretty sure it is only the Echo Pog. It is. Now, how is an Echo Pog crafted? Okay, that's actually expensive. I didn't realize it was that expensive. That's an Echo Gem, which we definitely should be able to do inside of here. Yes, so that is 4 of them. Can we actually make this, though? I don't actually know if we can. We have 6 Pogs right there, thanks to the champions. Do we have any inside of the storage? I don't think we would. No, we don't. So I guess let's quickly just see if we can actually make... What is that? We need 2 more. So we've got 2 Iscalium, we have 2 Bomb Ignite, 2, what is that, Sparkletine and Ashium. Then we have Upperline and also Pizzanite. We also have Gorgonite. So we are missing, what is that? I'm not actually too sure what we are missing. We're missing Tubium, which we have right there. And by the looks of it, we are missing what one? I can actually see what one we are missing just by going into this. And we are missing Xenium. And we got 15 from them 4. Oh, wow. Okay, that's insane. So I now should be able to make the actual next 2 Pogs we need. Although this is obviously very expensive. So that's now 8 Pogs that we are actually spending. And they need to go into that. And then that needs to go there. With, where is everything else? It's inside of here. And there we go. That is now the Vault Soul Harvester. So if I place this back up there, what does this look like? Okay, as you can see, that is the inventory. Do we have anything in our soul pouch that I can quickly just throw in there? But another thing about this is we don't actually need to have a hopper because it automatically puts things into the container below. I don't know if storage drawers are going to count as a container. They should do. But once again, I'm not too sure. And they should also suck from chests above. So let's quickly just place a chest on top. It does also mean that we don't need hoppers. So if I now throw all 9 stacks in, yeah, as you can see, it's already done. That's insane. I like this. This is a lot quicker. It means we don't have to wait around for the soul to actually smelt. And we also don't have to wait for it to go through hoppers and stuff like that. It instantly sucks them from that container, smelts them down, and then throws them into this one. The next thing I want to do is make a permanent way for our storage system to be online. And that requires a fuel source. Off camera, I accidentally clicked a lava bucket onto this, and it does actually consume lava. So what I think we are actually going to do is we are going to move our actual lava farm from over the back there, and we're going to have it automatically pump into them, which will make it so there's more of a constant source. First thing we're going to need to do is take all of the actual cauldrons, and then I'm also going to have to take all of the actual dripstone, although I can't take them yet because the lava is above them. Let's start off right there, and let's also grab some building blocks. This should do for now. Just because we need to build somewhat of a platform down here. So it's the mechanical pumps we actually need, and we can currently make 2 of them. Why is that? I'm pretty sure we are out of the gears, which I should be able to make. That's 8. And then if I put them 8 in there with them 6, that's now 8 actual of them. Now let's also make some more fluid pipes, which we definitely should be able to do. 20 should be enough, and then we can now make 2 more. That's currently 10. I think we should aim for maybe about 16. Now what we need to do is we actually need to place all these down. Now I also need to test if these are placed like this. Can I actually power them with 1 cogwheel, or do I need multiple? We also need a hand crank, which where has my hand crank gone? It was here a second ago. I found it. So if I actually place that right there and I turn this, does it turn them all? It appears that the contraption is overstressed, but it does work because as you can see, they all flash red. So that is perfect. We obviously just need a better power source, which I'll create one in a second. Now we just need to connect up all the actual pipes together, which should work like so. Although this one right here is facing the wrong way. There we go. That is now fixed. These should now pump any fluids that go into these cauldrons into this tank right here, which we now need to basically do the same we did on this side, on the other side. So I now have a power source going to the actual cauldrons. How I've actually done that is I've actually stole the power source from right here, where these are spinning, I've just connected cogwheels that go all the way down. There might be a more efficient way to do this, but it doesn't really need to be the fastest of things because the cauldrons are not really that fast anyway. And then it just goes all the way underground over to the actual farm right over here. Let's also maybe quickly just fill this back in now. And then over here, if we quickly just head underground, you can see that all these are now spinning. And it's not stressed, which is a good thing. And that is where it connects. Now, the next thing we actually need to do is just go and collect all the actual lava, which should be quite easy. If I quickly just actually craft up some slabs, cobblestone slabs, will be fine. Now what we need to do is we just need to go through, picking up all of these actual lava buckets, if I can actually grab them without the trapdoors flapping. There we go. And that one, and then finally that one. And then now I need to do the same on this side, which we can quickly just do. Now let's quickly head down. And the actual reason I've brought these slabs is just so they can go across like so. So the lava doesn't actually flow anywhere, but we can still see it and place it without having any problems. Now let's place in the lava. Every single block needs to be a lava source, otherwise it won't actually work. So this was the last source I placed. So this one needs to be a source. So does that one, and finally that one. And there we go. They're already actually filling up. And as you can see, they're already filtering into this tank, which is actually good. I didn't expect it to work that fast. And as you saw, these are not actually too slow. So it does kind of work. I did actually test before I started this video if these worked, and they do, which is actually really good because it makes it just a lot easier to actually move. What did I just break right there? Did I break the controller? Maybe? No, I think I broke a torch. Let's actually have the pipes going down this direction. And then we are going to have to obviously just move them around this waterfall. And then we just need to make that to extract, which we have now done. Let's then also throw that in there, which that'll just make it a little bit faster. And then what we need to do is let's quickly just place down them 2 blocks again, because it is good to have that torch there just for a little bit of light. And then we can now bring these up to this thing up here, which, as you can see, it is now actually inputting lava into it. If we quickly just open up that, you can see it has 1 bucket. So I've actually been AFK for about 20 minutes, just to see if it could keep up, and currently it seems like it is. It has 6 buckets in there, and it don't seem to be losing energy. There is 2 more things I want to do before we jump into a vault. The first thing is I want to burn that down, because we don't need this anymore. The new farm will be built over in that direction. I think burning this down is probably the easiest way to get rid of it. Also, while we are up here, we can get a good look at what the actual islands look like now. Because if I look over it, as you can see, I think that looks way better. I do obviously plan to put a beacon in all of these, but beacons are not really that easy to come by. So that will have to be something we do later on. But it definitely does look a lot nicer. Now the islands are all neatened up and they're all the same size and shape. And then we have also got them in a square rather than just random islands going off in every direction. So now let's just set this whole thing alight. I don't actually know if fire tick is on the world. It seems like it is because that block has just been burned away. And if I just set some of this alight in here as well, this should be good. I can't actually burn any of that over there because of I can't reach it. But I can, I guess, burn that down there. And also a bit over there that I can reach maybe. And it is now all falling to pieces, which is exactly what we actually wanted. Because it shouldn't actually be there. And then once that's actually all gone, we will just clear out the rest of the island. Although there might be some floating blocks that I might have to just go back and destroy afterwards. And there we go, that is now the crystal completed. The other 2 things was netherrack and rotten flesh. So now I have everything I need to jump into a vault. So I guess let's jump straight in. We're now within the vault. Home is west, and it's actually an elixir vault, which I don't think we've got an elixir in quite some time. Our first room is an Orbioi room, and I have actually just noticed we actually left our shield back at the base. But I don't think that matters too much because it was only blocking some damage. It didn't give us too many hearts. And our first room is also a actual Orbioi room, which I think is also good because we did use a lot of ores. Just also completed a bounty, which was to kill tier 1 mobs, which I've obviously done by killing these husks. And wooden chests are actually quite good for elixir, as you can see. They are the most common, so that means we could have a chance at completing the vault. There is currently 9 minutes left, and I have actually just completed the vault, which is good. I have also found a lodestone, which is back 1 room. I just now need to try and find the treasure room, which, to be honest, we haven't actually found a single treasure door within this vault, so it's not looking promising. There is now currently 1 minute left, and once again, I haven't found a single treasure room door, not even one that isn't our key. But I think it's about time we leave. There was actually a completion altar, I'm pretty sure, at the bottom of this room. Whereabouts was it? It's right here. So I think it's about time for us to leave. There's 40 seconds left. I don't think there's any more we can loot. And that is perfect. So we'll check the loot out. But yeah, we didn't find a single treasure room, which kind of sucks. I also didn't find a single dungeon door, which is kind of weird, because normally I do find at least one. We did also get 21,000, which is good. Let's check what loot we actually got from that vault. We did also complete a bounty, which I guess let's quickly collect the bounty as well. I have also got a bounty crate here, which I got. I can't actually remember where I got that. This is actually a decent bounty, quite a lot of XP, and also quite a lot of other resources. What is the next one? Submit 81 vault apples. I guess we could do that. It's a common sword. And then also quite a lot of Vault Bronze. And Vault Apples I don't really think have that many uses. Anyway, let's look at the loot. So let's start with this one. 71 Knowledge Essence, not too bad. 2 Mod Boxes. Okay, that's kind of cool. 5 Relic Booster Packs. And then everything else in there is not anything we really care about. Vault Diamonds also 16 of them. That's not too bad. We'd also get quite a lot of carbon. We are running very low on carbon. The next good things is quite a few ores. Then also a wand, a helmet, and a axe. And then also a relic, a lot of Vault Bronze and some silver. And then 2 jewels. That jewel is not really the best, but it's not bad. That one is terrible. And inside of the last pouch, we got another jewel, which is terrible. And then a Vault Idol, which isn't too bad. Let's now quickly roll all of this. And then while that is rolling, let's also roll the relics, which we didn't get any new. And then also a disk drive, that's not too bad. And also a gearbox. 2 things that are kind of useful. We then also get a relic, which I'm pretty sure we have completed this set. So that relic is kind of pointless to us. And we'd also have another one, which is in there. That axe looks really cool. So the axe is Omega. Okay, it's an Omega axe. I don't really care about axes though. That sucks that it's a really good axe. Although actually it's not that good because the attack damage is really low on it. I'm pretty sure the attack damage could be a lot higher than that if I quickly just check. Yeah, it can go up to 24, so that is a low roll. But I don't really care about axes, so that's going to go there. A helmet. Okay, I like the fox on that. What does that actually look like on your head? I really like the look of that. That looks really cool. But this is Vault Helmet, 6 health, which is the same as our current one. It does have more of armor to it, which is good. And it does also have 12% item rarity. I think we might have to change helmets. We did also get a wand, which is 23. I might actually start using a wand. I think using a wand might actually be something we start doing because shields are getting to the point where it doesn't really affect us inside of vaults. And then I did also get a idol, which is, okay, a legendary roll of mana regen, that is. Okay, maybe we might also use this idol because this idol is actually kind of good, especially if we want a lot of mana. Although our Vault Potion is kind of decent with mana at the moment. Now let's open up the boss crate. We don't have anything in our inventory. So from that, we got 10 gold, a pair of boots, or 2 pairs of boots, and 2 chest plates. Then also get a jewel. It's not bad. That one is actually kind of good. That one isn't the best, neither with that one. And that one, although it's pulverizing, the size is quite low. And then now let's roll these. So we have got a axe again. Once again, I don't really use axes, but that's probably better than the Omega one. Then we got some boots, which they're not better than our current boots. Neither are they. A epic vault chest piece. It's got 9% item quantity, 8% health, or 8 plus health, 19% increased attack range, also some mana, and 16 armor. Let's actually quickly just roll this inside of the table. Now I've moved everything around. What table is it to roll Vault Gear? Is it this? No, it's not. It's one of these over here, I believe. This one. No, it's not that one. It's this one right here. Okay. This adds a new modifier. So it currently has 2 empty suffixes. So let's roll. That got us 7% trap disarm. And again, that got us 21% healing efficiency. I would really like to re-roll the... I would say the suffixes to try and get some better suffixes, but what is it to re-roll suffixes? That's to re-roll all prefixes and suffixes. So to re-roll all of the actual suffixes, you need it down here, which is this thing. How do you find this? You can find it in Orinate chests. Okay, it's the one with the green on the right-hand side. Let's see if we actually have any of them. I'm pretty sure we might inside of this chest right here. Green on the right hand side. No, we have 0 according to this. Are they in here maybe? No, there's none inside of there. And let's quickly just check this final storage system. We must have some. If you can get them from Orinate chests, there's no way we have 0. So maybe we'll keep that chest piece for later on to re-roll. But currently the other chest piece isn't actually that good. Now let's quickly just open up both of these, which we got quite a lot of chromatic iron from, some painite, also some kiwis and some silver, also some vault diamonds, and also black chromatic. That's actually kind of good. Also a jewel for durability, and also not aqua infinity, wooden affinity. And then also a chest piece, which we can quickly just roll as well. And this chest piece isn't actually anything too good, which we can just throw that straight back into not there, into there. Which I'll sort all these out later on because we are still using like 2 different storage systems. But anyway, I think that is where I'm going to end this video. In between this episode and next, I'll carry on working on the islands to make them all a little bit nicer. And also I'll build the mob farm back up there. I'll also destroy all that over there. And we'll also do the storage system. Anyway, if you enjoyed, do leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.